Now to the alleged catfisher, who police say is making people's lives a misery. But she appears to be more keen on stalking than she is on talking.
Lydia, Alexis Daish from A Current Affair. Why were you allegedly stalking these young people?
Lydia Abdul-Malek, accused of stalking her victims in what's alleged to be a frightening obsession. This ordinary-looking woman living in Melbourne's northern suburbs, police claim has alarmingly used her time on bail to commit eerily similar offences, leaving unsuspecting people anxious and scared, and others questioning how this could have happened. An alleged catfish who seems bolder behind a screen than she is in person.
Are you just a bully, Lydia?
When we track her down at the local vet, she rushes inside, avoiding questions about her most recent alleged crimes. The 31-year-old is on appeal bail right now as she fights a 2019 conviction where she was sentenced to jail for 6 counts of stalking.
We've never heard anything like this, Lydia. What sort of person stalks and harasses and fools people like that? Are you worried you go to jail for your lies, Lydia?
Now, police have charged Abdul-Malek again. Prosecutors tried to convince a magistrate to refuse her bail because they say her catfishing modus operandi hasn't changed since her previous conviction, where she allegedly pretended to be Home and Away actor Lincoln Lewis online, fooling women into believing they were dating the real star.
She has created 2 false accounts on Facebook in exactly the same format as the previous case.
Ms Abdul-Malek is waiting to clear her name in court next month. But in the meantime, police say she's inflicted more crimes on victims that are as disturbing as they are bizarre. It's alleged she struck up a friendship with a woman at this shopping centre before connecting with her on social media. And after somehow discovering her alleged victim was having a secret relationship with a married man, police say she embarked on making their lives a misery, stalking and harassing the couple using fake accounts online, one of which had a display picture of the married man's family. On one occasion, the police summary alleges both victims believed they were physically followed, as their outing was last minute and no one knew about it. And after befriending this latest alleged victim, it's claimed Abdul-Malek bragged to her.
Do you know I'm very famous? Do you watch the news? I'm accused that I'm stalking people, but they are setting me up. Can you believe that?
According to court documents, it's claimed there was ultimately a confrontation between the accused catfish and her victim's lover. Police were called to a supermarket where the married man asked her to stop stalking him. Abdul-Malek started filming him on her phone. When officers arrived, he told them he felt Abdul-Malek was, quote, obsessed with his intimate love affair. Despite her bail conditions to stay off social media, she allegedly messaged him at one point online.
The private investigator saw you and your girlfriend today.
While Lydia's case will be determined by the court, experts say there are things we should all be thinking about when we use social media.
People should be very careful about the information they post about themselves online, because people who engage in catfishing typically use that information to target and manipulate their victims.
Professor Marilyn McMahon from Deakin University.
The dangers of catfishing can be measured by the damage it does to victims, and victims experience a range of harms.
Abdul-Malek is facing a raft of new charges, 2 stalking offences for each of her alleged victims spanning months back to May 2020. Committing an indictable offence whilst on bail, 2 charges of using a carriage service by sending a series of menacing messages, and a charge that in March she contravened her bail condition not to post anything on social media in relation to her case by posting on Facebook, "I'm not her, she's actually got conditions that she can't have social media, but clearly you don't know how to Google everything." And yet, Ms Abdul-Malek got a second round of bail, free to live in the community after her lawyer claimed she's the only person who can take care of her parents, her father proving to have a bit of a temper one day outside court.
Do you mind, mate? Do you mind? Hang on, mate. Take the thing. Don't touch it.
Lydia, have you been spending your time on bail tormenting alleged victims? Are you just a bully?
Police alleged her months of tormenting this couple is of exactly the same nature as her previous case.
None of that has stopped her from doing the same style of offending. What this applicant does is she befriends people. she gets into a relationship with them.
After retreating for some time, Ms Abdulmalek made a run for it to her car, the accused catfish letting her dog do the talking as we pushed for answers.
Well, rest assured we will stay on that case.